is too bizarre. I mean, Dylan's crazy.
Or else just stupid.
He's 15 years old. He drops out of school and figures he can start a career as a professional musician?
Apparently that's the plan.
He hasn't got a hope.
Of course not. He'll find that out soon enough.
But you know something? I actually feel sorry for him.
I don't. Dylan deserves whatever he gets. It's like I keep telling you. Dylan has only one talent. He's an absolute genius when it comes to messing things up. And this time he's really done it. But forget Dylan. We've got better things to think about. Like our band.
Right.
So what do you think?
About what?
Well, we need at least 2 more musicians. We need a drummer and another guitarist. Trouble is, I can't think of anyone who's really good enough.
Don't worry. I've taken care of it.
You found a couple of guys?
They're not from Hillside. They're sort of social acquaintances.
How do you mean?
Why don't you wait and see?
Dylan, this is crazy. You can't drop out of school.
I already have.
Then go talk to the principal. Tell him you changed your mind.
But I haven't changed my mind, and I'm not going to either.
You just can't do this. Come on. I mean, what do your parents think?
Well, they're not too happy. And then again, they're not too happy I'm their kid in the first place, so...
That's not true. Maybe you don't always get along, but they still care about you.
Hey, what makes you an expert on my parents all of a sudden?
Dylan, your mom and dad care about you a lot.
You've got a funny way of showing it.
Maybe that's true, but...
Besides, I don't care what they think. Dropping out was my decision. If they want to freak out about it, fine. I'll just move out. Find my own place.
Come on. Dylan, you've got to be realistic. I mean, yes, you're a good musician, and yes, your gig went really well. But you're 15 years old. What chance do you have of becoming a professional musician?
Oh. Apparently a pretty good one. I've already made an appointment to talk to an agent. I'm meeting her this afternoon.
Seriously?
Yeah. So maybe I won't be falling flat on my face after all.
Dylan, getting an appointment with an agent isn't quite the same as starting a career.
But it's a pretty good start.
Maybe not. I mean...
Hey! Aren't you going to be late for school? I'm meeting her too. I'll catch up with you later and tell you how it went. Meantime, enjoy your classes.
When I was a little kid, I used to pretend I was invisible. It was great. I...
Tiptoe around the house?
Right. I tiptoe around the house. Tiptoe around in what?
Tiptoe around the house.
Pretending
no one could see me. Now you've got it.
No, I don't. This is a disaster. We have to give the performance in 4 hours, and all of a sudden I can't remember the biggest speech in the play.
You'll be fine. You're just nervous.
Wrong. I'm not nervous at all. I'm terrified.
Hey.
I need more time. Like 6 months, maybe. Or 3 years. A lot can happen in 3 years. The world could end.
Just relax. Take a deep breath and try again.
When I was a little kid, I used to pretend I was invisible.
You guys seen Roxanne?
Roxanne?
Is there an echo in here?
No. We haven't seen her. She's probably at school.
Well, if you do see her, tell her Tony and Ben are looking for her. We'll be back later.
Tony and Ben. Right. Who are those guys?
I don't know. I don't think I want to know either.
Courtney, how's it going?
Oh, well,
I'm surprised to see you here. I thought you'd be rehearsing the play.
actually, I was looking for you. Jake said you'd be here.
Looks like he was right.
Listen, are we still talking?
Sure, I guess so.
Because there's something that I need to say to you. Matt.
Actually, there's something I'd kind of like to say to you. Look, I don't have a clue what happened between you and me. And I don't really want an explanation either. I just want you to know that I'm getting really sick and tired of you jerking me around.
I know. and I feel really lousy.
You feel lousy? Courtney, this is the second time you've done this to me. You tell me you want us to go out together. Then all of a sudden you turn around and tell me to get lost.
Look, I did not mean it to sound that way.
Then how did you mean it to sound?
If you want to know what really happened, just ask Ashley.
What's Ashley got to do with this?
Matt, I'm really sorry about everything that's happened. I can understand if you never want to talk to me again. But you have to realize... Ashley is my best friend. When she saw you and me together, she was just horrified.
Ashley was?
And how am I supposed to deal with that?
Hi, Arsman. How lovely to see you. Hi. I suppose you want me to wish you luck, do you? For your little performance?
No.
Well, then what do you want?
Maybe I just wanted to say hi.
If you're wondering whether or not I'm coming to see your performance, I don't think so. Judging by that little bit I saw at rehearsal, I'm afraid I just don't find your play very interesting.
Come on, Brooke. Courtney was telling you the truth.
About that ridiculous Catherine character?
Right. Catherine's not based on you.
I wouldn't care even if she was.
Come on, you were pretty...
Trust me, Arsman. I don't care what people like Courtney think of me, considering what I think of people like her. From now on, I'm just going to live my own life.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Arsman. Good luck with the play tonight. What's the phrase? Break your neck?
Break a leg?
Right. She really thinks she's something, doesn't she?
Roxanne?
She's so proud of herself just because she has Chris tagging along after her.
As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to him.
I really think someone should put Roxanne in her place. Maybe someone a little more attractive should take Chris off her hands and then dump him just to prove a point.
I'm not exactly sure Roxanne's the person you want to play games with.
Oh, I don't play games, Arsman. I never play games. I just do what I like.
I can't believe he'd actually do it.
Who?
Dylan.
Oh, right.
Just dropping out of school. I mean, how do you get a decent job if you haven't even finished high school?
You don't.
So either he makes it as a musician...
Or he spends a lot of time standing on street corners, asking people for spare change.
Listen, I talked to Matt this morning. I told him what really happened. Maybe that won't help anything, but at least he knows the truth now.
And what did he say?
Nothing, really. I guess I didn't really give him a chance. I just sort of told him and then ran.
Look, the other day, I think maybe I came down a little hard on you.
No, you didn't. You were absolutely right.
Well, but even so, I just...
Hey, the costumes look great.
Time to go. Let's get the show on the road.
Good idea. Let's get it on the road. Then run over it with the truck.
Come on, you're going to do just fine. Believe it.
Well, hi. I haven't seen you around much lately.
And I'm sure that's broken your heart, hasn't it?
I'm just heading back to see Courtney's play. It starts in 10 minutes.
Does it really?
Aren't you going to come?
No, I don't think so. I have more important things to do with my time. Well, hi, Chris. And how's every little thing?
Fine, I guess.
So where's Roxanne?
I think she's still at school.
Well, we can't have you sitting all alone now, can we? So I guess you've heard about Dylan.
Yeah. Guy thinks he's gonna be a rock and roll superstar.
I know. That's what's so tragic about it. I mean, he doesn't even have a chance.
It's kind of the way I see it too, you know?
Dylan isn't a bad musician. Still, he certainly doesn't have your talent.
Yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, you're the heart and soul of the band. I mean, hey, you even look the way a guitarist is supposed to.
And how's that?
Well, you know, easy on the eyes.
When I I was a little kid, I used to pretend I was invisible. It was great. I'd tiptoe around the house, pretending no one could see me. I'd feel like the Invisible Man. Or some comic book superhero. The trouble is, sometimes I feel like I'm still invisible. Even though I don't want to be anymore. It's like people look right through me. Kids at school. Even my parents sometimes. I really want to talk, to tell them how I'm feeling, but they just walk right past. I don't want to sound all tragic or anything, but it really hurts. I guess it's like that for everyone sometimes. You're feeling scared or confused, and you want people to notice. You want people to look at you, to see you. That's all it is. When you're feeling really down, you just want people to see you.
That was so great.
Yeah?
Ah, you guys were super. Both of you. Better than you've ever been in rehearsal.
And the audience didn't throw a single tomato. Unbelievable.
Can I still talk to you guys? Or are you too famous now?
Oh, much too famous. If you want to pass on a message, you'll have to write to our agent.
So, you liked it?
I loved it. That last speech, that was really something. I mean, you looked so intense.
Yeah? Well, that was mainly because I was trying not to throw up.
Hey, you were great. Stop being so modest and just admit it.
You guys were great. Really.
Thanks, Matt.
Nice script.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, I really liked it. You guys were excellent. Hey, so what'd you think?
Good play.
Yeah, it was.
Courtney's really got something, doesn't she? I mean, as a writer.
Oh, yeah. Ashley, listen, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Actually, I'm kind of in a hurry.
It's about Courtney, actually. This morning I was talking to her, and she said something that, well, kind of blew me away. She said that...
Look, I'm sorry. I really gotta run. Hey, congrats.
Thanks, Stacy.
I mean, wow.
Yeah? I'm really glad you thought it was okay.
I thought it was a lot better than okay.
That's great.
Make sure to let us know when they offer you a movie contract.
Yeah, right. I'll be the next Schwarzenegger. Just gotta add 2 feet and a couple 100 pounds of muscle. Work on the Austrian accent a little. Anyway, I guess I better... see ya.
He was really good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Absolutely. He was just... You know, I think he's a really great guy.
I don't know if I can handle this. For the first time in my life, everybody wants to talk to me.
Hey, price of fame. Hi, Billy.
Hey, saw the play. You weren't bad at all.
Thanks.
And, you weren't so bad yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah, you were really convincing. Playing the geek. Which only makes sense since it was typecasting.
What on earth is his problem?
I don't know. Guess he doesn't like me a whole lot. You can always tell when a guy can't stand you. Those subtle little hints. Starts threatening you, slamming you into lockers.
Are you serious?
It's no big deal, really. I'm okay. It's a lot worse for John, though. He's only 13, so he can't really stand up for himself.
Hang on. What are you telling me? Billy started beating up on younger kids?
Basically. I mean, I guess he's going through some tough times at home.
And that's supposed to be an excuse? Oh, come on. You know, I'm really glad you told me. Because it looks like it's about time someone had a little chat with Billy.
Hi, Roxanne.
Oh, hi.
Hey, did those guys ever find you?
What guys?
They were here at lunch, looking for you. Said their names were Tony and Ben or something.
Oh, right. Those guys.
They looked, well, a little heavy-duty. So, how are things with you and Chris?
Is that any of your business?
Well, no. It's just, I thought you and Chris were supposed to be going out. And in that case...
In that case, what?
Well, in that case, what's going on between Chris and Brooke? I mean, why is Brooke chasing after him all of a sudden?
Brooke's chasing after Chris?
Look, I probably shouldn't have said anything. I mean, I don't really know for sure. And like you said, it's none of my...
Thanks for the information.
Hey, how's the life of the rock and roll star? Sorry. Guess that sounded a little snide.
Yeah, just a little.
I thought that maybe you'd make it to see the play.
No, I was kind of busy. So how'd it go?
Not bad, actually. Not bad at all.
Hey, good going.
Listen, I heard naturally about you dropping out.
Yeah, news gets around.
And I guess you don't really need to hear my opinion, which is that you're totally crazy.
No, you can feel free to keep that opinion to yourself.
That's what I thought. So anyway... Look, there's something else. Billy.
What about him?
Apparently he's turned into this world-class jerk, hassling David and shoving the little kids around.
Since when?
Since he's been having problems at home, I guess. But that's no excuse for turning into a bully. So anyway, you guys used to be pretty close. And I'm gonna have a talk with him myself. But I thought he'd listen a little better if it came from you.
Where is he?
The last time I saw him, he was still at school.
Right.
Brooke, just the person I wanted to see. Come here a sec. So what do you want? Well, it's just like this. I've been hearing these stories about you chasing after Chris. I beg your pardon? So I said to myself, gee, it just isn't like Brooke to do something like that.
Absolutely. If you want to know the truth, Roxanne, it's Chris that's been chasing after me.
Really?
And it's getting totally boring. I mean, every time I turn around...
Well, it really doesn't matter one way or the other. I just like to make one brief statement. Stay out of my face.
What are you doing here? Thought you dropped out of school.
Yeah. Well, I decided to drop back. Just for 5 minutes.
Hey, good luck with the rest of your life. I'll probably need it. Get your hands off!
We need to have a little talk. Because I've been hearing these really unfortunate stories. You know about you pushing little kids around?
Let go!
You know, I've got to be honest. I can't stand bullies. Do you know why? Because bullies, they do things like this.
Hey!
See what I mean?
Cut it out!
Bullies are cowards. They pick on people who are smaller than they are. See how it feels?
Don't!
You're lucky I don't kick your butt from here to downtown. Because that's what you deserve. Take my point?
Chris, you're late.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So smarten up.
Hey, come on. 15 minutes ago, you... So, these are the guys you wanted me to meet?
Tony and Ben.
How's it going?
Sit down. This is Chris.
So, how do you guys know each other? I mean, you don't go to the school or anything.
belong to a kind of a club.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they're also just excellent musicians. So hey, this is our new band.
Sounds great to me.
Hi.
You ever hear a knocking?
Sorry. Next time I'll phone first, make an appointment.
Look, I'm sorry I said that. It just kind of startled me.
So, how'd it go?
How did what go?
Your appointment with the agent?
Oh, that.
Not so well.
Well, apparently she thought I was a little older when we talked on the phone. As soon as I got there, seems 15-year-old musicians aren't a whole lot in demand. Hey, she was really nice about it and told me to come back and see her again in like 5 years.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well.
Except in another way, I'm not so sorry. You gave it a try and it didn't work. So now you can come back to school.
Forget it.
Dylan,
I'm not crawling back to the principal.
I'm not talking about crawling. All you have to do is...
There's no point. Even if I did go crawling back, I'm too far behind. I'd never pass the year no matter how hard I tried. There's not even a hope.
So what are you gonna do?
You want to know the truth? I don't have a clue.
Clarissa's coming up next.
Me?
To explain it all.
Hey, let's not get carried away.
It's the show Clarissa Explains It All.
Okay, it's showtime.
Next on Nick.
Pretty cool, huh?